Okay, I'm gonna show you probably the easiest thing that you could do sewing wise, which is a baby blanket. You can make this full-size blanket too. The process would be exactly the same, but this is very beginner friendly and very easy steps. So let's get into it. So all you're gonna need is your two fabrics, and I got a little over a yard each. I have this Winnie the Pooh pattern, and then you're gonna want a soft side as well, or you can do two soft sides, whatever you prefer. Be warned, this fabric does shed a lot with the raw edges, so just be aware of that now.
Make sure you iron your fabric first, but now we're going to cut out the dimensions that you want. You can use whatever dimensions you want for your blanket. So I folded my main fabric into a fourth and cut off the two edges that were raw as straight as possible so everything was straight. Then I took my second fabric, folded in half, and placed my first fabric folded in half on top of it and just traced around that basically so that the entire thing was even. And the next step is just laying them out flat, right sides together, so right sides facing together, and clipping all of the edges very precisely together as best as possible. And you'll want to leave a spot where you mark that you're not going to sew so you can turn your work inside out in a little bit.
Okay, so now that we have the two sides clipped together, right sides together, we are going to start at one of these clips. I'm probably going to start here and go around the entire perimeter, probably with like a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then stop here. Now you're gonna take that hole and flip the blanket right side out. And at this point, you're gonna wanna make sure your corners are popped out. So now we have our blanket pretty much done. We do have this hole we have to close up. So what I like to do is I like to pin it together and then go around the entire blanket, starting here, close this hole, and then just keep going around the whole perimeter with a top stitch to finish it off. And there you have it, probably the easiest sewing project that you could ever make. I am just obsessed with this pattern, and I added my little tag for a final touch detail. Let me know if you make this in the comments.